Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So, I have an update on my leg. Doctor said I have a torn meniscus. So, I'm not able to spend long amounts of time standing on my feet. And honestly, it hurts when I do. So, I'm resting as much as I can, but I did manage to go down the stairs kind of backwards on one leg to come to my wormery because I haven't seen them and I just want to check on them. I know that this has been a great challenge for me, but you know, I'm the type of person, you guys know, I'm not a quitter, and if I have to restart this whole thing again, I will. But some of my starter colonies have dried up and I'll show you what it looks like. So I'm sitting here on a chair, and as you can see, these were starter colonies that were ready to be sifted and worked with and shipped, but I had to put them all out of stock because obviously I got hurt and now they're dry and I'm sure the worms in there are dead. So what do you do when something like this happens? And you know, you never know what life is gonna throw at you. So that bedding that has, I'm sure, the dead worms in it and little cocoons and stuff will all get dumped in my garden, because even though it's like that stuff, when it gets re-wet, at least this has been my personal experience, it kind of like reactivates it, and I've had great success with it. So these guys are still here, and this one is still here, and I'm gonna show you. So yeah, I went on this trip, and my gosh, what a disaster. But this goes to show you that sometimes these things can happen and there still might be hope. So don't give up, guys. And I'm seeing life. So don't give up. Let's see what I find in here. I haven't seen this. Okay. So look, they're still doing great in this bin. These are the ones that I ship my quarter pounds out of. This is one of them. And look, they're doing fine. I got hurt November 1st. And today is, gosh, I don't even know what day it is. 19, 20? I don't even know. But anyway, they're doing fine. And it's because I always kept up the moisture in this bin and I covered it with my plastic. So that's why this is still looking great. I am, though, gonna fluff it to get some oxygen in there. When you don't give your worm bin oxygen, it can go anaerobic, which means it'll rot in a really bad way, like bad bacteria. It won't be good. If you have ever smelled a rotting worm bin, it is the most horrid smell you can ever imagine. Like, I had it happen to me with, I believe it was African night crawlers, and I was gagging so much in between, because I recorded this because I figured this is a good learning opportunity for you guys. I had to pause and go take deep breaths so I don't like throw up inside a worm bin. So they're doing fine. Look how flat the bedding gets when you don't mess with them. And this is just the stuff that was in the compostable bags, the little containers that I put in here. Oh yeah, look, there's still a piece of one left. I guess they ate it. But since they're working it, I'm just gonna leave it. And look, they are reproducing. It's a cocoon right there, that little thing. So it's hard to do this sitting down, but I have no other choice. So I am shipping red wigglers, a pound and up. They are pure, with the help of a friend. Thank God for good worm friends. And he's doing that for me, which I appreciate. Wow, look at that. That is gorgeous. Look at them. So, you know, in the worm world, at least most worm farmers, I can't speak for all because I have run into some nasty people in the worm world. We try to help each other. We really do. Because that's the way I like to run things and do my best to live my life, you know? So they're doing well. So I got some good airflow in there. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, go ahead and do so, and subscribe to my other channel. It's called the Garden and Worm Lady 2, like number 2. I need some views over there. So even though I passed the 1,000, I'm still not at the 4,000 watch hour mark, which I will eventually. I'm hoping by the end of 2024, you know. But over there, I do more container worm raising. Like, what do you do when you buy worms and you get them home? Like, now what? Because a lot of people have messaged me, okay, I have them, so what do I do now? So I also added, guys, to my website a few t-shirts and things, because people have asked me, hey, you have some merch? I put it the cheapest I could because, you know, when you do print on demand, which is the t-shirts and all that, you have to pay the company a price that they set to print it for you and ship it. So then I have to sell it. So then, you know, you have to mark it up in order to make some kind of profit. Honest to God, I think I only make like $5 on every t-shirt. That's all right. I keep it on there. So they're doing fine. Luckily, I don't have to go get water because that would be an adventure. And yeah. See, the bedding is nice and moist. And they are reproducing, which I'm happy. So I have some worm chow here on the side. So we're just going to feed them. So when I feed them, I don't dig in the bedding, but I kind of go like this. Just give it like rake it through. Gently rake it, just the surface. And then what they'll do is they'll come up from underneath and they'll drag it down. So anyway, that's the update on my leg. That's the update on this wormery. I'm gonna turn this thing around so you could see the mess I have. My oldest daughter is coming home for Christmas, and she's gonna help me organize this and take some gardening things I have in here that could go in the greenhouse and just try to revamp this and try to get it ready for spring. Like that, for example, she'll carry those bins out there and throw them into my garden. And I haven't checked the breeders yet. Oh my gosh, I'm like procrastinating too because I'm afraid to what I'm gonna find. Of course, I'm gonna have to look in there. You know what? Before ending this video, I'll just check with you and then we'll do it together. And like I said, if I have to restart this, I will. And I'll film restarting it so you can see how it's done if you want to restart or start from scratch. It's not hard to do. It's just, it's going to take time to build this up again. It will. It's going to take time. But that's okay. Because it's all right. If you want to succeed, you got to put the effort in, you know. So I'll teach you how to do that. But anyway, let me just show you what's going on. This is one of my breeders. Let's just peek. Okay. Feels kind of dry, and they're still going. They're a little skinny, though, for my worms. You know I raise bigger worms than that. But that's because there's lack of moisture in here. When you want big worms, you need moisture. So what I'll do with this is I'm going to have to get Joe to come down and help me. And they have to be re-wet and fed. And I'm sure once I do that, they're going to plump up again. But yeah, they're definitely on the skinny side compared to what I'm used to raising. But that's all right, guys. That's all right. I'm going to bring them back. We got to think positive. Look, they're eating the paper. Yeah, again, the moisture is not where I like it. This is okay, this moisture for just home composting, but not for breeding worms. So that's what I'm gonna have to do. I don't even want to look in here. Oh my gosh. These are gonna be like done. Yeah, I don't see any. Oh, there's a little one there. Yeah, these are gonna have to be dumped into the garden too. Luckily, I shut off the thermostat so that it's not cooking them. So basically, this is what we're going to work on. She's going to help me with all of this. Of course, I'm going to be sitting in the chair, but I'll guide her. And my kids grew up around worms, and nothing phases them with worms, so it'll be good. And see, I was ready to ship worms, and that didn't work out. So I had to refund a few people that had ordered from me because I'm not going to hold on to money when I can't provide the product. That's just not right. So anyway, press that subscribe button. Go find the composting, oh my gosh, I keep calling it that. The Garden and Worm Lady Part 2. And I'll see you next time, guys. Take care.